Hello, welcome back to the channel. No longer known as Gary's Movie Crypt or Gary's Movie Emporium. I kind of thought things over. I think this sounds a little bit cooler to call the channel Gary's Horror Drive-In. So today is a review for my good friends at YoU Entertainment. I Need You Dead from 2020. Let's see. After a moment of total teenage angst, a young punk named DeaD births a strange fleshy creature and soon finds himself at odds with this psychedelic monster of his own creation. It mocks him, hurts him, takes over his whole world, and soon DeaD must find some way to rid this evil monster from his life before it convinces him to destroy himself. Basically, this kind of comes off a little bit like the movie Brain Damage. Just because he's kind of interacting with this newfound creature in his life. Starts off that way, and then it's somewhere around probably half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. It starts to go in a different path. We find that it's a director shooting a movie based on this character of DeaD and his newfound friend here, this monster. This movie is directed by 𝙍𝙀𝙑𝙑𝙑𝙑, and the writer was 𝙍𝙀𝙑𝙑𝙑𝙑 as well. Stars Esteban Munoz, Sean Arlo, and Ada Hurtado. And you can currently catch it on Tubi, Amazon Prime, and I'm sure you could catch it on several other streaming services as well. It has a very huge nod to TROMA-ville, and we even get a cameo, or I don't know if it was a cameo or if it was an actual movie of Lloyd Kaufman and TROMA-ville, but from TROMA-ville, but it kind of feels like it was this movie was a whole series of nods towards that, just because it had like the guys with like punk, like the punk scene, the punk rock scene, very reminiscent of like things that go on in the TROMA-ville world. It wasn't too bad. It did have its moments of being really, really good and funny. And then I think once it got involved into the director stuff, it kind of threw me for a loop. And I was just like, I don't know. I just kind of thought like it started kind of waning on me as far as liking it a real lot. But it did have its moments. There was, like I said, there was some good I don't know what you call it, practical effects that were done in this as well. This came out on November 27th, actually, in 2021. It's classified as comedy horror. Let's see. Its budget was $20,000, and opening weekend it made about a 20th of that back. I didn't notice that before, but the budget was very low budget, but they did very good job on a $20,000 budget. It does have an official Facebook official site as well, and this was lensed in the United States as well, with the production company known as Bad Taste Video. But if you're a huge fan of like TROMA-ville, this is right up your alley. But I wouldn't put it on the level of a lot of the TROMA-ville stuff, just because, like I said, it's trying to introduce a director shooting this idea of him meeting a monster, and then it kind of goes from there. It's really not full on like monster, human relationship throughout, like a Brain Damage or whatever, but. I don't know. It just was kind of, by the end, it got kind of like out there for me. But you could do worse. You could do better. I'm not going to say I hated it. I'm not going to say I loved it. But check this out on Tubi. And yeah, I was going to mention too, Lloyd Kaufman plays the character of Aaron Appleby in this. So I don't know if that's like, referenced to anything, but check this one out. And tell your friends that I'm no longer Gary's Movie Crypt. I'm now Gary's Horror Drive-In. I think that sounds a little, hip, more like hip sounding for a horror channel. But thank you for watching. Tell your friends about Gary's Horror Drive-In, and I'll be back next week. I think I got some stuff I want to show from my good friends at Movie Zing. They sent some titles over for me to review and kind of break down some interesting stuff ahead next week. Check out next week, and check out. I keep kind of flip-flopping on my channels. I've got a slew of different channels around. I'm having a really bad time keeping my computer logged in for some reason. And then I don't know. I don't know if that's like a security thing going on in YouTube a lot more than, before, but not about that. It's about the reviews here, but here's the final look at I Need You Dead. Thank you, Peter, 𝙍𝙀𝙍𝙑𝙬𝙍, and I don't know if this was some Mutiny Pictures as well. No, not this time around, but because I have done some stuff for Mutiny, in conjunction with 𝙍𝙀𝙍𝙑. But thank you, Peter. Thank you, everybody that's been watching, and have a good Thursday. And I'll be back the following Thursday. Have a good day and good night.